Welcome back to Taste Like Disney. I'm Joey. This is Sophie, my producer and editor. And she can't talk, she's a dog, but she can write. And she asks me questions sometimes on note cards. She's got one right off the bat here. What was Walt Disney's favorite food? Very nice penmanship, Sophie. So Walt Disney's, one of his favorite foods, I know for a fact, was chili. Because he was from the Midwest. He's liked, basic food, comfort food. As his wife always said, he liked basic food, familiar food, meat and potatoes, like all that kind of stuff. So one of his favorite foods was chili. So today we're going to make Walt's chili, which is served at the Carnation Cafe in Disneyland. But it's also now, I heard, it's served at the Crystal Palace in Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom in Walt Disney World. Now, I don't know if it's the same exact one from the Carnation Cafe. I didn't get it when we were there. So if it's still there next time, I'm going to try it. So here we go. Walt's chili. I think Sophie's taking a nap already, but she does it a lot during these. Okay, and before I forget, Sophie, I'm going to make sure that I told you that this recipe comes from Delish Loves Disney. And I will put a link to where you can purchase this in the description of the video. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is heat 3/4 pounds of beef stew meat in 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And you're going to do that for 10 minutes. Okay, so this has been about 10 minutes, and you basically just want to make sure that it's brown on all sides. And then you're going to take it out of the pot and set it aside. Then you're going to add 2 more tablespoons of olive oil. And then you're going to add 1 small diced onion and 1 medium diced green pepper. You're going to cook these until they're soft, about 10 minutes or so with these also. Next, you're going to add 4 cloves of garlic, or if you get the pre-minced stuff, I should say, it is actually a half a teaspoon is equal to 1 clove of garlic. So we'll do 4 cloves, so that would be 2 teaspoons. Hey, I did math. All right. All right. And you're going to saute the garlic for 1 minute. Okay, and then you're going to add 1 pound of ground beef. You're going to cook this until it's no longer pink, which will take, you guessed it, about 10 minutes. And you want to stir that, from time to time. And I use the extra lean ground beef, but if you use the other, if it's a little more fatty, just make sure to drain the excess fat off after you cook it. Okay, now we'll add our spices. First off, 1 tablespoon of cumin. One and a half tablespoons of chili powder, give or take. One tablespoon of onion powder, 3/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and also, one thing I almost forgot, add your beef stew meat back into the pot. I almost forgot. Alright, and then 3 tablespoons tomato paste. Okay, and then add 2 diced plum tomatoes and 1 can of diced tomatoes. All right, and then 2 tablespoons beef base. And then 1.5 cups of water. Okay, then you're going to bring the chili to a simmer. Alrighty, and then once it comes to a simmer, you're going to want to cover this, turn the heat down to low, and let it simmer for 3 hours. Is that 3? Yeah. And I also read somewhere that Walt Disney also liked chili so much that sometimes he would even eat chili from a can. Which I have to be honest, I don't know that I've ever had canned chili. So I don't know if it's any good or not, but he loved it. So I always say if it was good enough for Walt, it's good enough for me. Okay, so we'll let the chili simmer for 3 hours, give or take. The thing with that, you're just trying to get the stew meat to be tender. So I don't necessarily know if it has to be 3 hours. I mean, I'll just taste it and see. I mean, because it calls for just like some of them were kind of big, so I cut them down so they're more, little bite-sized pieces. So it might not take that long. And so while that simmers, I'll show you some random pictures and video from our October trip to Walt Disney World. All right, so the stew meat is tender. Then I'm going to add, it called for 1 can of pinto beans, rinsed and drained. I'm going to actually use 2. There we go. Let that simmer for 10 minutes. And your chili should be ready. All right. Methinks that it's ready. All right, there it is, Walt's chili. So then you're going to garnish that, if you'd like, with a little sour cream, a little shredded cheddar, and a little more diced tomato. And Walt always ate them with saltine crackers. So you know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. And also, I'm just trying a little bowl of this right now because we'll also be having this for dinner tonight. So here we go. Walt's chili. Okay, and once again, if I don't make a mess, I'm going to actually eat this on camera. Walt's chili. Wow. That is delicious. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've never had beef stew and ground beef in the same batch of chili. I've never even thought to do that. Wow. Very good. Spicy, but not too spicy. Oh, wow. I think you guys will like this. So now I know what Walt was talking about. He loved this. He ate it all the time. And now so will I. Okay, now here's some of the chili on a saltine cracker. And I'm going to try that right now. But I don't think I'm going to show this one on camera. Yeah, it is just as good on the saltine cracker. It pairs perfectly. Like a fine wine or something. I don't know. What am I talking about? Sophie, I see what you're saying now. Sometimes I just kind of ramble. I understand what you're talking about. So that's our video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. We enjoyed making it. And if you liked it, please hit the subscribe button. But more importantly, if you didn't like it, you should still hit that subscribe button and make fun of me like Sophie does every day. She's doing it right now, laughing at me over there. And you can also hit the notification bell. I do about 2 videos per week. And you can comment if there's anything you'd like to see me make. I can attempt it. Keyword being attempt. And if you're confused by all of this, just think of how I feel. Wow. Just wow.